Lexus dealership in SA. What's SA? San Antonio? SA?
Yeah, she's from Texas.
Is she really? Okay, San Antonio. Steve has a Lexus. It's big. It's big. He had one that when you open the car door, the name Alexis, no, Lexus shined on the pavement, which I was cool, but his new one doesn't have that. So, yes. Is it as nice a day where you are as we are? Because it is beautiful here. So today is our first time going back to Friday Fabric Frenzy. So remember, we switched from that because I was going down to visit my daughter, and what was bad about it is I was doing IQ Designer on Fridays, and it didn't give me enough time to prepare. So I'm going to have more time to prepare because we're going to do that on Monday. So this coming up Monday at 3 o'clock, we are going to show you how to make a book cover. So we're going to cover a notebook. You know what people ask me for? The supply list ahead of time.
I can post that.
Yeah, I'm changing the size. Okay, so I'll have the size changed by Monday.
Okay.
But I'm going to do it tomorrow. And then, so maybe Monday morning we can post the fabric requirements.
Or you can send it to me over the weekend.
Okay, because it won't be, it's not a lot of fabric, so I can give you a fabric requirements for the project. So I'm excited because we're going to have 6 people here taking the class where we reintroduce the Radiance and the Avenir. And I did it with a group just a couple of days ago, and they loved it. So those that already owned, made them fall in love with their machines all over again. And then the ones that didn't buy, a couple of them bought, and one is thinking about buying. So we said, let's give this class for the rest of our lives. So we think maybe that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to be 100 years old, and I'm going to be in here giving the Radiance reintroduction class. So, okay, so today we have a bunch of new fabric, but we have almost pretty much, you guys don't buy anything unless we put it on sale. So even though it's new, I put it on sale. So today, pretty much everything is on sale. So yeah, so I think we should just get started, except if you're new here and you're on Facebook, you need to register. So just go down to the comment bar and type in the word register, then press enter, and a new screen will come up. And I just want you to put in 4 things: your first name, last name, email address, and your phone number. Then advance to the next screen. You don't need to put in your address until you check out. So, or your credit card information, nothing like that until you check out. And so advance to the next screen, and you're going to need to set up a username and password. And then once you've done that, you are in and you can buy. So, so actually the first item that we have on there, I didn't set the price yet. Okay, we got to set the price. How many of these do we have?
We only have 6 left.
6 of them. Okay, let's go. $33.88. $33.88. And this is the Harvest Keepsakes. So they all have gold metallic. So they're really, really pretty. Oh, we have a new girl, and she is learning how to use the camera. That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, she's learning. So remember, we said, how many new people did we have starting this week? 4. 4 new people starting this week.
It ended up being 5.
Yeah. She's learning. Now here, so I guess if I go like that, I had it upside down. You know what I was about to tell you? I was about to say, hey, you have it upside down, but it was me that had it upside down. Yes. Okay. So they're all these beautiful fall colors, fabric with gold metallic, all gold metallic. So take a look. It's unbelievable. So you've got this gorgeous gold, oranges, beautiful kind of olivey kind of green. And then I would call that plum. So plums and olive greens. So it's a 10 inch by 10 inch squares. There's 42 pieces in the set. And we have it marked down. Why? The only reason why we mark it down is because they don't buy anything unless we mark it down. So this is it. We marked it down. Yeah, you're the reason, right? Okay. All right. So we got that one. Now, next one is you're going to get to see each. Oh, no. Because it looks like this one is Christmas. So those were fall. So I'm good, right? Are we switching?
We do have the fall.
We do have the fall. So the ones that were in the in this 10-inch square pack, we'll be getting to those. But we're going to do the Christmas ones first. So everybody said that they wanted more Christmas fabric on. Are you going to do Christmas? Going to do Christmas? And we're doing Christmas. And so we're starting off with these elegant holiday collection from Benertex. Okay, gold metallic. Now so on these, so that it's a plain fabric underneath and just beautiful gold metallic. So there, you can really see it zoomed in, but it's like look at my finger. So look at that. You can see every fiber. So it's like a real pretty champagne gold metallic. I bet it goes with our champagne MG2. Is that the one we normally use? MG4 is the brand new one, right? Yeah. I still like MG2 the best. I do. Yes. Okay, so we got this one, and we have all these marked down to $9.88 a yard. Okay, so these are just really good Christmas basics to have. Okay, here's the next one. So same green fabric, just with a different print on it. And there, so this one has it looks like mums. And so a floral pattern. I'll put a corner of this one here. Let's see, right here, a corner of this one so you can see the difference. Yeah, really pretty gold metallic. So these are from Benertex, and this one is called Elegant Jacobean Hunter Green. Okay, next one I have is the Hunter Green, and this one is called Elegant Filigree Hunter Green. So here it is. So three very similar. Kind of neat how they, they all have a different look with the amount of gold that they have. So this one is Elegant Filigree. Again, it's pretty zoomed in. Zoom out a little bit so they can kind of see. Yeah, there you go. That looks like actual size there. Yeah. So we've got this one with the foliage, and then this one is called Jacobean, and this one is a filigree. Filigree, and all of them are hunter green. It's a beautiful hunter green. Okay, keep going because we got the reds coming up next. If you got a green, you got to get a red. So this is just to replenish your stash so you are ready for Christmas sewing. You know what we decided? That Halloween is over. And it is. Halloween is kind of over for us because we have to do everything so far in advance. So yeah, these don't really scream Christmas. You could use them year round, really. And so you'll see we've got really good deals on some Halloween fabric. Okay, next I have three different with the red with the gold. I was so glad to hear, young girls, like let's say as up to 3 years ago, the young girls didn't like gold, and now they like it. And I always did like gold. So here we go. So we've got three. So the first one is the Jacobean, and it has the mums and the swirling leaves. And it's the red. It's a bright Christmas red with gold metallic. I love anything with metallic. I know many of you have told me that your local quilt shops don't carry anything with metallic. So we are your source for elegant metallic. Okay, next one is the filigree. So elegant filigree red. Oh, so I didn't tell you on Facebook how to buy. So this one is the filigree, and if you want this one, you're going to look up at the top of your screen, and it's going to say sold space 210. So that's what you're going to type into the comment bar. Sold space 210, then press enter, and that will put 1 yard in your cart. So every one of these fabrics are cut by the yard. If you order 2 yards, we send you 2 continuous yards. You order 3 yards, 3 continuous yards. So everybody really likes that. That we keep it continuous. And that's Natalia. We should have Natalia come over every once in a while. Oh my gosh, is she a machine? Yes, no IQ Designer today. So we're switching IQ Designer to Mondays because that's going to give me more time to prepare. So when we did the IQ Designer on Friday, I'm here Friday till like 10 o'clock. And then it only gave me like 3 hours to prepare. And I didn't feel like my projects were very good. So starting this coming up Monday, we're going to do the notebook cover. And I've already sewn it out a couple times. I'm going to change things because I want to do some bigger notebooks. But then I'm going to show you how you measure the notebooks to determine the size. So it's really, really easy. But I think it'll be nice to show you how we do it. And you're going to love it. You're going to love it. We're going to be using your decorative stitches on your machine along with the fancy fills. And we're going to have 6 people live sewing with us at the same time. So, okay. So we have the elegant. So this one is called Garden Elegance, this third one. So very similar. Maybe this Garden Elegance is a little bit smaller print. And this one is the filigree. And this one is what they call Jacobean. I'll come up here so you can see. Yeah, looks really good. And beautiful, perfect Christmas red and Christmas green. So very elegant. No wonder they labeled this collection elegant because it definitely is elegant. Now we're going to get into the fall colors. Okay. If you ever want to see something a second time, just put it in the comments and we'll try to catch it and we'll show it again. All right. Yeah, to meet Natalia. We've had Natalia on before, but we haven't had her on in a long time. I know she'll come on, but we got to give her warning because she has a big family, and I think her family would want to watch. Yeah, she has family in Peru. She goes to visit her mom in Peru every few months, and she's so happy that she's able to go and visit her mom. I think she said her mom was 92, so maybe she's like 93 by now. Yeah, so it's nice that she gets to go visit her. Okay, so the next one is going into the fall holidays. So I would say with this gold metallic, you're talking Thanksgiving on this one. Thanksgiving is not over. Christmas is not over yet, but Halloween is over. And you're going to see why I said that. So this is they call this color pumpkin, and this is the Jacobean pumpkin. Okay, so that same mum is throughout. So you saw it in the red, and you saw it in the green. Hey, we were so busy today. Steve was going to come on with me, but I think he's helping customers, right? But maybe he'll jump on in a little bit. Okay.
John, if you want him to.
Yeah, I think I'm okay. Unless, you know how sometimes I talk too much and all of a sudden I get a tickle in my throat. If that happens, we'll say, John, be on deck. Yeah, keep working, but be on deck. So you know what Steve's doing today is he is switching his office. He's going to have a desk on the showroom floor, which I'm really glad for because everybody loves Steve. And everybody loves seeing him. And so you're going to walk right into the store and Steve's going to be right there. So I think that's really good. So, and you know what? He's going to make other people from, 308 come over because whenever you're near Steve, you're having a good time. So it's going to make everybody all the people that have been working in 308 are going to shift over to 300. That's how we call it. We say, come over to 308 and have pizza. Come over. Something just arrived in 300. So that's how we term it. Okay, so let's see. So this one was the Jacobean. This one is Elegant Sprigs. I kind of like that one. That's the first time I've seen that. I see it in more of the fall colors. So, and then this one is the Elegant Filigree. I'll get a sip of water. Of course, I don't drink water. I should. Everybody tells me I should. Yeah, more wine slushies. Those wine slushies last night, honestly, they were really good. Did you taste it?
Yeah.
It was really good. Really good. I mean, that wine we were using was good. Although it has a screw off top. So does, to me, if it was a really good wine, it would have a cork, right? But I end up liking the screw off top wines better than the ones where I have to pop a cork. So I'm a screw off top cork or kind of girl, wine kind of girl. Yes, Steve is going to be our new door greeter. Yes, yes. We'll make him wear his apron. Steve can make it happen apron. Yeah. All right. So we've done the, so they called this one pumpkin. So we've got the filigree. I really like this Sprigs one. You see more of the orange. And then this one is the Jacobean. Okay, I'm going to leave them out and just so you can see all these colors together. Okay, so here comes the olive green. So the olive green Sprigs. So different than the Christmas green. Okay, this is the hunter green, Christmas green. And here is olive green, which is pretty for Thanksgiving. You know, start making now pumpkins and things for fall, and you'll use them now until Thanksgiving. Yeah, those slushies, they were really good. I could use one today. I definitely could. But I think the ice melted, right?
It did.
Yeah. We have a refrigerator here. I got to get it figured out. It has one of those little freezers, but nothing stays cold in it. It all melts. So we must have a number wrong on something. Okay, so this one, now this one's a different one. So this one is Garden Elegance. Garden Elegance, olive green. So I would mix it up. In the green, I would get, like if I was going to get the sprigs of the orange, I would maybe get the Garden Elegance in the olive green. So mix it up or get a yard of each. So we have them all marked down to $9.88. What were they regular, Kate? I can't remember. Fabrics have gone way up in price. I mean, they're trying to hold them. The companies are trying to hold them, but you know, it's not only the tariffs, but I think it's just, you know, wages have gone up. Everything's gone up, right? $13.99, and we have these on special for $9.88. So if you ask me, you should buy a yard of everything. So the wine slushy, Sherry, we sell them. So if you after this show, if you search for slushy, they'll pop up, right, Kate? If she puts in the search bar,
It should be. Yeah,
slushy.
Slushy, but with a Y.
With a Y, like
Yeah.
SLUSHY.
Yeah.
Okay, you got that?
Wine
All right.
slushy.
Yeah, not IE. So SLU. Oh, I don't know.
I
Y.
can put it in the lineup.
Yeah, we'll put it in the lineup. Yeah, because they were so good. They weren't sweet. They were perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, and Steve had some kind of special machine. Joni has one too. It heats things up. So they said that, yeah, and they put something in the blender, so they make soup in it, and they said they lift the lid and it's steaming hot. I have no idea what they have. Does anybody know what they have? Could that be that Vitamix or something?
I don't know.
I don't know. We better find out. Joni will tell us tomorrow. So no more fabric mills in the USA. You know what? There are still some fabric made in the USA, but I don't know what ones are made in the USA. But every once in a while we see a line of solids that say made in the USA.
Vita Master Blender or Vitamix.
Vita Master Blender. Vitamix. Yeah, that reminds me of Lucy and Ethel. Vegemix. She was, right? She was drinking something while she was trying to sell a Vitamix and she couldn't get the words to come out. I love Lucy. Yes. Okay. Yes. And yes, those slushies are healthy.
They are.
They are.
They're
They
made with
are.
fruit.
Yes, because they're made with um, fruit flavoring. And fruit is good for you. So those slushies are good for you. Okay? All right. And I did not see anything about calories on them. So I'm thinking they don't have any calories. No calories, and they're healthy because they're made with fruit flavoring. Yes. Yes. It shreds everything to liquid. So slushies. It's a Pampered Chef. Well, no wonder now that I know Steve has it because he had a Pampered Chef party. It was the greatest thing ever. He had a Pampered Chef party. He was just moving into his apartment. This is like, oh, I'm going to say maybe 5 years ago. He was moving, and he invited everyone, every customer, and they came out. They was standing room only at his Pampered Chef party. And he ended up getting like $1,000 worth of stuff for free. So I bet, yes, it was really funny. It really was. Because everybody wanted to come and support Steve. And he got all these different things to cook with. I don't know. There was something about a meat shredder. He got that. He got all these. Yeah, it's a Pampered Chef heated blender. Okay, that's what Steve has. Okay, so here, wine. We're talking about wine. This is the wine color.
I think we missed the last.
The last green? Okay, so that is Elegant Foliage, olive green. It has more gold, so the color appears a little lighter because with so much gold, but I love that. Okay, now the next one, we're getting into the wine color, and that is a really pretty color. So Elegant Jacobean. So remember, the Jacobean has these mums and the swirls of the leaves. Next one is, let's get this one in here. So how are you going to pick? This one is Filigree in the wine color. I would want 1 yard of each. But I would want 1 yard of wine, 1 yard of the olive green, and 1 yard of the pumpkin. And that would get me going. I think these would make really nice stuffed pumpkins. It doesn't even matter what color. Okay, last one is the Garden Elegance. Should I pull that one closer to you? Oh, there you go. Now you can see it good. Okay, so this one is the Garden Elegance. So I don't know what one to tell you to get. I know. Okay, so it looks like the green has the sprigs, and so does the pumpkin. So the olive green, so I would pick one of these sprigs. I think I'd go with the green one. So the orange one, I think I'd go with that one in the Jacobean. Okay, so we got Jacobean, and then we got the sprigs. And on this one, well, I really like this one, the filigree. So then you'd have a really nice selection. Yeah, are they? I don't know. Does anybody know whether you could put metallic fabric in like a microwave? So I would be afraid. I wouldn't. They're all shaking. No, they wouldn't. Yeah. I wouldn't. But I would use them if you were making pot holders or a hot pad for your table. That would be okay. But I just wouldn't put it in the microwave. You might have a fire. We don't want that. We don't want that. So, right? They said, what was it? In the microwave, everything has to be 100% cotton. So remember, they were even saying polyester thread was lighting on fire in the microwave. It was. So we were doing those bowl cozies and we were quilting them with polyester thread. And then we were putting like a bowl of soup in there to warm up. And people were showing me that they had burn marks. I mean, not little. There was one girl's that was like 2-inch round, a big burn mark on her. Yeah, so nothing metallic goes into the microwave. And no polyester should go into the microwave, right? You're learning something here. Safety at Gloria Horns, right? Okay, now here's now we've got the silver. So remember we were talking about that. The silver And it's really a sparkly silver. And you know, really, now that I mention that, I'm looking over to the gold, and the gold is a sparkly gold. It's got a little sparkle to it. So like in the sun, I think this would be really pretty. And it's very soft. You cannot feel the metallic one single bit. You know, in Joann's, when they would bring out like metallic or fabric that had a print on it, you could feel the plastic. So none of these are all high quality. They're Benertex, so they're really high quality. And then we've got 3 of the blue, navy blue with silver. So if you've somebody that has lots of silver in their dining room or in their kitchen, this is the one to go with. I think it's the only one that we have with the silver. And take a sip of my drink again. Okay. So I just ordered one of each flavor for Lynn Lloyd and I at the fall event. Oh, good. Oh, for the slushies. Okay, wonderful. I guess we should have slushies at the fall event. That would be fun. We're going to do that. We'll get some bottles of wine and get some ice. We'll bring it down from the hotel and we'll make Steve bring his machine and we'll make slushies. Yeah.